Picture this scenario, because it is arguably the most dangerous moment in the financial life of a modern couple. It's Friday night. You and your partner are at a nice steakhouse, the kind with white tablecloths and waiters who scrape the crumbs off the table between courses. You are toasting with expensive wine because something amazing just happened. Maybe your partner just got a massive promotion, or maybe they just went back to work after years of staying home with the kids. Suddenly, your household income has jumped from $80,000 to $150,000. You do the mental math between sips of Cabernet. You think, we are rich. We're going to save so much money. We're going to pay off the debt, max out the 401ks, and finally get ahead. You feel an immense sense of relief. You talk about buying a boat or upgrading the house or finally going to Europe. But fast forward exactly 12 months. You look at your bank account on a Tuesday morning and your stomach drops. You have the exact same amount of savings as you did the night of the steak dinner, maybe even less. The credit card balance is actually higher. You are making almost double the money, but you feel twice as broke. You have walked blindly into the lifestyle creep trap, a phenomenon where your spending expands like a gas to fill the exact volume of your new income, leaving you running faster on a treadmill that is set to a steeper incline. You are working harder, but you are not getting anywhere. My name is Bobby, and I spend way too much time thinking about the psychological triggers that cause smart people to make mathematically catastrophic decisions with their paychecks. If you are part of a dual-income couple that feels constantly strapped for cash despite earning a combined 6 figures, or if you keep wondering where all that extra money disappears to every month, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, we aren't talking about inflation or the cost of eggs. We are talking about the enemy in the mirror. We are going to dissect how 2 incomes often create a false sense of security that authorizes reckless spending. And I'm going to show you why earning more money might actually be making you financially fragile. Here's the thing about the human brain when it encounters a surplus of resources. It panics, but in a pleasurable way. We are evolutionarily wired to consume resources when they are available, because for thousands of years, tomorrow wasn't guaranteed. If you killed a mammoth, you ate the mammoth. You didn't put it in a 401k. When that second income hits the bank account, your brain doesn't see security, it sees permission. It interprets that extra $4,000 a month not as a tool for freedom, but as a license to upgrade. You stop asking, can we afford this, and start asking, do we deserve this? And the answer, in our hyper-consumerist culture, is always yes. You worked hard, you got the degree, you suffered through the commute. So yes, you deserve the Tesla, you deserve the organic grocery delivery, you deserve the vacation to Tulum. The problem is that deserve is an emotional metric, not a mathematical one. The math says that you just increased your fixed costs to match your new income, effectively neutralizing the raise. You stripped the surplus capital out of your life and replaced it with depreciating liabilities. This is where it gets really interesting, and honestly, a little insidious. The lifestyle creep isn't usually one giant purchase like a yacht. If you bought a yacht, you'd know you messed up. Instead, it is the death by 1,000 upgrades. It is the subtle shift from needs to wants, disguised as needs. When you had 1 income, you packed a lunch. With 2 incomes, you buy a $15 salad because we can afford it. When you had 1 income, you shopped at Target. With 2 incomes, you shop at Whole Foods because we care about our health. When you had 1 income, you mowed your own lawn. With 2 incomes, you hire a service because our time is too valuable. These small rationalizations seem harmless in isolation, but when you aggregate them across every category of your life, clothing, food, transport, entertainment, they form a massive concrete layer of spending that hardens over time. You don't even notice it happening. It just becomes your new baseline.